What's up, guys? So we got some things out of the shop. As you can see, the Mustang's gone. We are getting some color changes put on it. Money bag is just sitting over here ready to go. We were able to get the headers welded up. We're still working on the oil tank right now. Jesse and Jaden already mounted a new set of 275 tires on the back of it. What happened to the tires that came off of it? So we need to keep those as spares. Go ahead and write on there and say that they're spares, how many runs or whatever. So in case we were to cut a tire down or something at the track, we have one. Because those are still good tires. Those have won a lot of money here.
They'll say spares or they're gonna use spares.
Blue Chew. We even got Prenups tires from last year. Those tires over there are the tires that won the $200,000. Hell, they probably won more than 350 grand that year. We ran them things all year long. Oh, dude, there's a lot on there. So anyways, we got some room in the shop, and now it is time to tear down some engines. We've already tore Todd's engine down. Y'all know a couple weeks ago, about a month ago, we were at Rockingham. We had an oil pump issue and an oiling issue, and it wiped out the camshaft. It's actually this lobe back here on the camshaft. So we went ahead and ordered new parts. Parts are supposed to be coming in. We've been waiting a while on parts, so we haven't really been doing nothing with this. But I'm gonna go ahead and pull this camshaft out because we have a new one coming in today. To be able to exchange, get it all out, we gotta find top dead center, get it up on number one, go through, make sure everything's timed back in right, and then we can throw Todd's engine back together. It's gonna get a new set of rods, pistons, rings, and everything. We also have Prenups motor. This motor is the one that Todd just had in Sir Vincent, where we went to the finals, but we were having some smoking issues and we were having some lifter issues. I didn't want to chance it. I feel like we caught it in time. Anytime you see the back chimney on the back of the car, you know, the little chimney that's hanging out either the window or the deck lid, when you see that thing start pushing out a bunch of steam and some smoke, 98% of the time, it's a lifter that is either about to go out or is already out, depending on how much smoke is coming out of the back of that car. So that's why the guys watch it. We want to look at it and make sure we got a good deal going on so we don't have no issues. Jesse and them were able to find it. I told Todd, I do not recommend running this thing. Let's go ahead and tear it apart and let's get it fixed back up and get ready for the next race. Here, Jesse. What do you think that thing weighs?
It ain't much, probably 10 pounds, 10, 11 pounds. But I'm pretty sure that's a 70 millimeter. It's just because it's so big and the base circles are so small on it.
Hell yeah. All right, Jesse, flip it upside down. Get some brake clean, clean it all up. Just let it fall down and on this pan.
I don't bump that now. You gotta make sure you put that camshaft somewhere. Don't let it. If it falls over, it'll fucking break right too.
We were able to pull the camshaft out of Todd's engine. Camshaft is on the way, should be here today or tomorrow. We got some pistons and stuff, and we'll be able to throw this thing back together for Todd, have it up and running for next week. Today, we're actually gonna start showing Jesse on how to completely tear down this motor. So, actually, I ain't gotta take those off right now.
Using it so I can get the dog leg in there.
Just get this here with a ratchet.
Didn't want to be too tight.
Yeah, just get it with a ratchet. We'll bust them loose and then take an impact gun and hit it. So we're gonna start training Jesse on how to tear down the whole motor, freshen up. He knows, he's helped me out a little bit and he knows his way around it, but he asked me if I would just show him completely on how to do it.
Good morning, guys. It's a beautiful morning. As you guys last seen, we were finishing up Outdated, and she is now all loaded up in the trailer. It's just a little bland on the front. So now we are going to take her on to the wrap shop. She's ready to go. She's gonna get wrapped today. Get herself a little grill. Hopefully it looks better than ever. We're gonna take you guys on the journey with us. Show you how it goes. Hopefully all smooth sailing. Alright guys, we are out here near the Bradenton area. We just got to our destination with Outdated. As we're waiting for the wrap material to show up to Speed and Truck World, we're taking the car over to the screen printing location to get the grill printed on the car. We're about to get it unloaded, take it over to the place, and we're gonna leave it with them, and they're gonna get it all set up for us.
Today's video is sponsored by Morgan & Morgan. Morgan & Morgan makes finding a lawyer for your injury case very easy, fast, and free. If you're injured in an accident and don't know where to start, consider going easy and with Morgan & Morgan. They make it so easy to work with you. They have 100 offices nationwide and over 800 local lawyers to take care of your case. When you're seriously hurt, your injury could be worth millions, guys. And Morgan & Morgan doesn't settle for lowball offers. Just in the past couple of months, Morgan & Morgan saw verdicts of $26 million in Philadelphia. That's 40 times the highest insurance offer. $12 million in Florida. That is 34 times the highest insurance offer. Plus so much more. Also, did you know you can start a claim with America's largest injury law firm in as little as just one click? It's so easy, you can start your claim now with Morgan & Morgan, and the fee is absolutely free. Unless you win. You can go to www.forthepeople.com/JS or click the link in the description down below. Thanks Morgan & Morgan for sponsoring today's video. Now let's go ahead and jump back into the action. So we're back in the shop. As you can see, Prenup's engine is tore down. We are waiting on some parts to come in. Todd's parts are here except for the lifters. The lifters will be in today. Once we throw these lifters in, then we can go ahead and do springs. As you can see, we got the Mustang back in the shop. Only a little small list that we got to get done so we can go testing this week. I was gonna do a whole color change, guys. Then I was like, you know what? It's gonna take too long. We have a race that we actually have to go to next weekend. So we got to get some testing done. So I said, you know what? Why don't we just come up with a color to put the logos on the car and let's see how that pans out. And if we don't like it, then we'll do something later. But I will say, putting the logos on the car, this color, in my opinion, came out bad ass. So I'm gonna go ahead and turn this thing around real quick. I'll show y'all the color we went with and show y'all all the sponsors that are gonna be on this build. Guys, I can't tell you how awesome it looks in person with the gold stickers on top of that satin black finish on Outdated right here. We're gonna go through real quick and we are going to shout out our sponsors, because without them and without y'all watching, we would not be able to do what we do out here. While Jesse and them are getting in front of the car, ready to get fired up, that's gonna come in this next clip, we're gonna go through and we're gonna shout out our sponsors real quick with our first one. Big shout out, they've been on the board with us for the last couple years. Y'all know Todd pretty well. Kyle's calling me. Hello. Are you coming over here today? He said tomorrow evening, Jess. All right, we were just calling asking. We got Kyle wiring up Blue Chew over there right now. But shout out to Hormone Logics. We'll wait till Jesse's done. Big shout out to Hormone Logics. They've been on board with us for the last couple years. Quick Performance. And we got a new sponsor this year. Actually, it's one of the guys that we are going to be campaigning all his cars, and that is Richard Bailey with Richard Bailey Racing. They are on board with us this year. We're going to be bringing their cars to our channel as well. VP is back on board again for this season and hopefully for the upcoming seasons with JSR Swan Gang. We got Marty Marilat rear ends. You know, that's the only rear end that we run inside our cars. Check out that rear end, how nice that thing is. Extremely, extremely nice rear end. And what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna name off the list that's on the back window real quick. And that is Great Lake Exotics, Glass Life Atlanta, Saltwater Print and Wraps, M&M Transmission, Pack Racing Springs, Chris Moore Plumbing, Noonan, Total Seal Rings, Texas Smoky out of Texas, MGP Rods, Quartermax, and Fuel Tech. We have some other people that we are trying to land right now, and if we can get them, we will get them on board as well. We also have RC Comp on board, only wheel that we run around here on the JSR Swan Gang cars. Even Moneybags over here ready to go. We already fired that car up, got her all running good. I'm excited about this one. I ain't gonna lie. I'm very excited. I'm ready to go test it. I'm ready to see what it's gonna do. We did have to change out the extension that was on this. It was just a little bit too long. So we did shorten it down a little bit. So I'm excited about that. The brakes, got good brake pressure. So we're good there. We're about to fire this bad girl up. We got the new transmission and converter ratio inside there ready to go. The only thing we're waiting on is head pads. Yep. Head pads should be here in the next day or two, and then we're gonna be able to get ready to go. But check out that RC Comp wheel. Check out that fitment right there, dude. Oh yeah, that's some fitment right there. You ready to fire this thing up?
Yeah.
All right, let's go ahead and finish it up, and let's go ahead and fire her up. We got it fired up. She's ready. Jesse's gonna look through, pull the valve covers and just look through everything. When we get done with that, I wanna clean those bottom pans, throw those pans on. The only thing we gotta do is put head pads in, and we need to neutral out our anti-roll. And dude, this thing's ready to rock. We're gonna see what we can do. See how it gets pan out. And get ready for this next race. Jesse, we need to get a computer for this car. Needs its own computer. We got a money bag ready, and we got outdated ready. If y'all like this kind of content, guys, I need y'all to show y'all support and subscribe to the channel. Turn that bell notification on. If you want some merch from us and we got new things dropping, I need you to head over to www.justinswanstrom69.com. Big Kyle's in the house. He's finishing up the wiring before we get ready to fire up Blue Chew. Special segment, Kyle says this thing's ready to fire up.
I think so, anyway.
We'll see if it can fire up on the first try. Once we do that, then I guess we just kind of clean the wiring up and put it on the deck.
I'm gonna tidy my little bit of stuff up tonight, and then I ain't gonna lie, that 16-year-old guy's gonna be a hell of a guy to put this dash and all the inside.
He gotta get it going. So we'll be able to get that ready. So let's go ahead and hook this thing up. He's already went through and checked everything. Fuel pump's run, ignition. That was the fuel pump right there, right?
Yep, that was on.
So we went through, he's done test all his stuff out. Let's see.
We got our battery, we got start step one, we got to turn our battery on.
Turn the battery on back there in the back.
It's on.
Dude, I can't wait. I'm excited for this.
And then we should be.
Got a new switch panel. So that's the ignition.
That's the ignition.
And then the last one's the fuel pump.
Yep. I'm gonna label it for you.
All right. Let's see what you got. Okay, so it looks like you got
Fuel pump
50
on.
pounds.
Now let's see. Here goes nothing.
Let's go. Oh yeah. Let's see if it shuts off. No. We used to have a problem where you turn the key off, you'd have to go back there and unhook the battery cable.
No way.
So
That's the nice
look at that thing. That's awesome right there.
That's the nice thing about having that flex fuel sensor. So we still got some 93 in the tank.
Okay.
That right there reads what kind of fuel is going through it and tells the
So and
computer
we'll be
kinda
able. I
to
got fuel
adjust.
coming. So and what is it now? It's E85.
There's 93 octane in it right now. in the
What are
tank.
we gonna start running on?
E85.
E85.
Which if we really need to get some in a bind, that racetrack up the road there in Wesley Chapel,
Okay.
it has the E85.
All right.
It's like 10 minutes
Yeah,
away.
I just hit up VP and ordered some.
But
So-
VP would be a lot more consistent for the track because
Okay.
you know exactly how much content.
What do you think this thing's gonna pick up?
Well, last time we were on the dyno was what, 665?
665, and we went
10-1.
1017 at
1017, yep.
Yep, at 133 mile an hour, I believe.
And that was the last list race you've been to because you
I
missed
know,
2 in a
dude.
row and then rain.
Got to get ready. Been running and raining and everything, so we're almost done. I'm gonna get the guys back on this thing. We got the Blue Chew content coming back out, boys and girls. I'm excited for it.
Yeah, but we ain't got no more wiring gremlins now because before
Done.
Jesse was over there, like the ignition, half the time it wouldn't work.
Yep. So
That's why I said we got done with that. But I think 800. I know 800 horsepower. I think we're gonna go 9/8 to
All
start
right,
out
we'll-
with. To start, we're gonna work our way up from there. But I think we're gonna start out.
what about the alternator? What, no more issue?
13.8 volts, and we don't have a draw no more.
No more draw.
Because it's been plugged in this whole time.
That's what I'm saying. We used to have it, guys, where it would run the thing dead.
Me personally, I don't think it had the resistor in it. There's
Okay.
a resistor you got to put in it.
All right.
But I don't think it had it in it. But this flex fuel harness we bought came with it already, so I didn't have to mess with that.
So
at
we're
all.
good.
Yeah, the only thing we're missing now is a trans brake. If we win in Kentucky, we get one, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
If we win Kentucky, we're gonna go ahead and pull the transmission out of this thing, send it all over there to old Larry Hart, and have him get after it. Hell yeah.